You're listening to the Midlife Edit. Think of this as your remix for midlife: strength, mindset, and living unapologetically. I'm Jen, your host, and together we're making this chapter not just good, but a damn good chapter. This is the Midlife Edit. Hey friends, and welcome back to the Midlife Edit. If you listened to last week's episode, thank you so very much. If you didn't get a chance yet, please go back and listen to it. I had my first male guest on, the lead singer of Bowling for Soup, Jarrett Reddick. And not only was it a cool conversation to have with a famous musician, but it was also super important because we talked about mental health and midlife mental health, yes, but men's mental health, more specifically, and how it's important for men to talk about it. You know, sometimes we may have a man in our life, a partner, a brother, a nephew, a friend, whoever, who may be struggling and we don't know it, or we don't know what to do or how to ask them if they're okay. So go back and check that out. We also talked about music and some fun things. So it was a really good episode, and I'm very thankful for Jarrett for taking the time out of his busy schedule to come talk to me. But today, we're just going to get back into the wonderful world of perimenopause. And in true Jen form, I procrastinated and I waited until Monday night to record this when I release it on Tuesday. And I really wanted to start recording all of these in video, not just my interviews, but all of my episodes in video, because I do get really passionate when I talk about these things. And my hands flail and my face does funny things. And I want to be real. And I really want people on YouTube to see it instead of just hearing it. So starting next week, I am going to start recording video of this. So if you're a YouTube person and you like YouTube, go check that out. But this week, we're going to talk about before you take care of everyone else. I went to the store over the weekend. Okay. A few stores. I love fall, like the true middle-aged woman I am. And I decorate, I have decorations and everything, but this year I really wanted to do something different with my porch. I wanted to make it like a place where I could sit and read a book, but it feels all folly and great, and you know what I mean. So anyway, I went to stores. I went to Target, Walmart, all the big box stores. I wanted to find some fall decor, some pumpkins and maybe some haystacks, things like that to put outside. And I walked in and I could smell, like the cinnamon. I'm like, oh, okay, this is good. And I looked around and I saw maybe like a pumpkin candle. And then holy shit, bam. It was like the North Pole threw up. Literally, like not even Halloween yet. And there was Christmas stuff everywhere. Everywhere. I couldn't even find anything fall. I mean, barely even any Halloween costumes left. And it was only December. See what I'm doing? October 19th, 18th. And literally, like aisles of wrapping paper and ornaments and Christmas trees. And I just stood there like, holy, what? Did I miss Thanksgiving? And it hits me, right? This is the season where everything speeds up. And I know that I'm going to sound old, I guess, but like, it feels like it gets earlier and earlier every year. It really, truly does. I mean, heck, I'm in Pennsylvania and it was in the 70s last week. Like, I'm not ready for Christmas. We haven't even had fall yet. But again, this season, everything speeds up. Midlife women, moms in midlife, we go from doing a lot to doing almost everything. Honestly, think about it. We plan the meals. We buy the gifts. We wrap the gifts. We plan the travel. We plan out the Christmas banquets or concerts or whatever with the kids' school. And then, there's always that week of, today you're going to be the Grinch and tomorrow you're going to be a candy cane and all of that other stuff. Not to mention dealing with everybody's emotions and being that emotional support, because sometimes when you're traveling and doing all these things and you're in the busy hustle and bustle of the holiday season, it can get a little stressful, tensions run high and family members don't get along and all that stuff. But us as women, we seem to take that all on. We want everyone to be happy, right? But somewhere in the chaos, we forget about that one person who needs us the most, ourselves. And I'm so guilty of this, right? And I've said it, I'm honest with you guys. I talk about my struggles often. And lately, I really, truly haven't felt like myself, like at all. At all. My energy has been so super low. I could go to bed at 8 o'clock and sleep until 8 o'clock the next day and be exhausted. I could sleep for 2 hours a night and be exhausted. It doesn't matter what I do. I am just exhausted. My workouts feel harder. It's harder for me to get out of bed, and I love to work out. I love that boost of serotonin it gives me, but it's so hard to get there. My appetite is off. I've been losing weight, but not in a good, healthy way. And it's because I just feel, I'm stressed. Sometimes I'm just really sad. And honestly, I'm just really tired of feeling disconnected from my body. Do you know what I mean when I say, like, I don't feel good in my own skin? Like, I just don't feel like me. I feel like I'm just here, just living, going through the motions. And it's not because anybody around me did anything wrong, or there wasn't outside factors making me feel like that. And I know I'm not the only one. Perimenopause can do this to us, right? It shakes up everything we think we know about ourselves. You wake up one day and it's like your hormones hijacked your body and your personality. And it's frustrating for me, guys. It's so frustrating because I keep thinking, I know what to do. I teach women how to do this all the time. I talk about it all the time. But when you're the one physically in it and you're drained emotionally and spiritually and mentally, it's different. It's like, like when you remember the lyrics to your favorite song from whatever time, it's like that, but then you forget the melody. You can't quite find the rhythm there. That's how I feel. I just feel off. And you know what else I've noticed that hits differently in midlife? Fucking stress, man. Honestly, like the smallest thing, the kitchen counters being a mess, or an email that I read the wrong way, or a text message that I read into, or a schedule change, or somebody breathing the wrong way. It can literally send me over the edge. Like pissed off over the edge. And I know it's because my hormones and stress hormones are basically just like dancing to a completely different beat. Like I can't find the rhythm. I can't get on sync with myself. Estrogen, progesterone, cortisol, they're all fighting for that spotlight. They're all fighting to be that lead singer. And it's not in my head. I know that. I know it's in my chemistry, but shit, it feels so fucking frustrating. It's like you're inside a cage screaming to get out because the real you just needs to get out, but you don't know how. And the stuff that used to like calm me down, like the breathing, or a big hug from my husband, or just being at peace, it does not freaking work. Not sleeping it off, not pushing through, it doesn't work. Because my body doesn't need me to power harder. It needs me to listen to it. But when I'm like this, it's so hard to just say, oh, okay, I'm going to listen to it. It's almost like I'm sitting here, honestly, telling on myself. It's like I'm saying, do as I say and not as I do, right? Because I can tell you all day, every day what to do when this stuff happens, but until you're actually in it and you know what I'm talking about, you know how hard that can be. But this is where music comes in for me. And, it's the basis of this podcast, especially lately, but I talk about music all the time. I love music. If you've followed me on social for years, you know I go to concerts and I love all different kinds of music and listening to different things. But when I start spiraling or feel disconnected, sometimes if I just put on a song, it can center me again. It can remind me who I am. Whether it's Dave Matthews, because again, if you know me or you've been following me for a while, you know how much that is my favorite band in the entire world. Hands down, no contest. I love the Dave Matthews Band. Their sound has changed so much over the years, but it's always kind of resonated with me. So, if I'm just having a shit day, I'm singing Gray Street at the top of my lungs. She feels like kicking out the windows and setting fire to this life. Singing that. Or if I want to get a little emotional, I'll listen to Sister and it'll make me cry. And sometimes you just need a good cry, right? Or if I'm in a mood where I just want to scream and rage, I'll throw on some Rage Against the Machine or Alanis Morissette. I'm telling you, you sing You Ought to Know at the top of your lungs in your car. Oh, sometimes that can just feel so good. Sometimes it's Bowling for Soup. Sometimes it's that honestly, just the bop, the bop of it, and just makes you feel happy and want to dance. Sometimes it's just something loud that just wants to drown out my thoughts. Because music can help you and me regulate when we can't logic away out of stress. It's like therapy in 3 to 7 minutes, right? It shifts your energy, it helps you breathe, and it makes you remember that you're still you underneath all that noise. That song that takes you back to high school or college, you know, the one where you just feel good about it. Sometimes you just need that. So if you've been feeling off, start there. Find a song that makes you alive again. Play it in the car or in the kitchen or while you're taking a walk in your AirPods. It's the first step back to yourself. It's your soundtrack for this season, right? I have on Spotify, if you go check out the Midlife Edit Co. on Spotify, I have a ton of different playlists. Doesn't matter what music you like, you will find something there that you like, and go check it out and listen to one. See if it resonates with you. Because honestly, let's be real. The holidays are coming, whether we like it or not. Christmas is already starting. It's everywhere. And I already feel behind. And while we're preparing the house and the meals and the shopping lists and wrapping the presents and all the travel plans, we forget to prepare ourselves. We tell ourselves all the time, oh, I'll get back to me after the holidays. It's like saying, I'll start working out after the holidays, or I'll eat better, or I'll spend less money. Honestly, come on. This time of year, we give so much. We do. And honestly, I love it. I love giving. I love giving presents. I love giving joy. I love decorating. I love seeing the joy on other people's faces. I will tell you, I have very high expectations that get let down a lot, and it's not for presents for me. I don't give a shit about that. It's the way people react and feel about the holidays. And sometimes when I feel like they don't appreciate or react the same way I would, it bums me out. And that's me. That's a me problem. That's a nobody else problem. But it's part of that mom, woman thing that we have about the holidays and how we just want it to be perfect for everybody else, right? But listen, we absorb everybody else's stress during the holidays, Again, we're the ones who are shopping and buying the presents and making the cookies and all that stuff. We make the magic happen. And you should be damn proud of that. You should be so proud that you're the one who makes the magic happen. But if you're not careful, you're going to hit January completely depleted. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually done. You're going to be exhausted. You're not going to want to set a New Year's resolution if that's something that you usually do. And you're not going to want to go to the gym and start a new workout routine January 1st or 2nd. You're going to be fucking spent. This year, we're doing it differently. Right now, you and I, we're doing it differently. Instead of waiting on the new year to rest and reset, we're going to start now. We're going to start the Midlife Comeback Challenge Holiday Edition. And it's not a challenge to do more. It's a challenge to do what actually matters. To rebuild your strength, to find your energy, and to take care of yourself before you can take care of everything and everyone else. So let's do it for 4 weeks, starting next Monday. 4 weeks. Commit with me right now. Before you even hear about it. Say I'm in. I'm waiting. I'm listening. Okay, you're in. Listen, each week we're going to focus on something small but super powerful for us. So week 1, starting next week. So as I'm recording this, it is Monday, October 20th. And listen, if you listen to this at the beginning of November, oh well, start it then. So Monday, October 27th, we're going to start week 1 of the Midlife Comeback Holiday Edition, okay? Week 1, we're going to nourish. We're going to nourish our bodies. We're going to eat enough, and we're going to fuel our bodies with food that supports our hormones and our mood. For me, I know I talked a little bit about my gut health and how I've been resetting all of it, and I think that has something to do with how I feel too, but I've cut out a lot. Basically, an anti-inflammatory food regimen is what I'm on right now. I'm not eating gluten. I am eating a lot of whole foods, and I just really want to focus on that. So week 1, we're going to nourish our bodies. We're going to put in our bodies something that makes us feel good, okay? Week 2, we're going to move. Not punishment workouts, not those workouts where, oh my gosh, I ate 2 cookies, so I have to go burn a gazillion calories. No. Nope, we're not doing that. Out of your head. Nope. We're going to do movement that makes us feel strong again. So if you only have 10 minutes and you have dumbbells at home and you want to do a quick dumbbell workout, do that. If you only have 25 minutes and you have a weighted vest and you want to take a walk outside, do that. This is for you. You need to move because movement is going to make us feel better. Even when you think it doesn't, it really does. Week 3, we're going to breathe. Sounds so simple, right? But we're going to work on stress management. And we're going to work on the stress management that doesn't involve hiding in our car for 10 minutes. Unless you want to, because that's cool too. Sometimes we just need a break and we need to hide in our car for 10 minutes. We're going to work on breathing exercises. We're going to work on maybe some meditation or some mindset exercises, some journaling. And then week 4, we're going to reflect. We're going to reflect and be full of gratefulness and gratitude towards ourselves. We're going to thank ourselves for taking care of us. Self-compassion, learning to love this version of you that's showing up right now, the version that's showing up for you. So those are 4 weeks, not a super hard challenge, but you committed. I heard you. You committed to do it with me. So let's do it together. I'm going to be sharing my playlists, workouts, nutrition tips. I'm going to share it all inside the Backstage Pass newsletter. So if you haven't signed up for my newsletter yet, please go ahead and do it. You can go on the website or the show notes or on my Instagram or whatever. It's literally just a newsletter that I put out once a week in email. That's it. I won't spam you. But this is like a behind the scenes pass to taking care of yourself and finding your rhythm again before the holidays hit like full volume and you just can't. Okay? 4 weeks. We're going to take care of ourselves. We're going to be here for ourselves. We're going to learn to love ourselves again. We're going to get out of this funk that we're in. And we're not going to let the holidays stress us out to the point where we say we're not doing it again next year, because we've said that every year, right? So, before you take care of everyone else this season, take care of the woman behind the magic. Because when you feel good, when you're nourished and strong and grounded and calm, everything else flows from that. Okay? You know, and I think a lot of women are like this. I was talking to my sister about this the other day. You know, when you kind of, and men, if you're listening, I don't mean to bash you. I'm not saying that you don't help. I'm just saying women take care of a lot because we don't ask for help, right? Or if we do, we redo it because you don't do it right anyway. Anyway, when the center of the family, the one who runs everything, when they're not okay, usually the whole family can feel it, the tension. And it's a lot of pressure, right? If I'm in a bad mood, my family knows it and then it brings everybody else down, right? That's not okay. So we need to take care of ourselves so we don't turn into that person. Because again, when you feel good, everybody else feels it, and everything just flows from that. Your family doesn't need a perfect holiday. Stay off the fucking TikToks and Instagrams and everything else that says, oh my God, what did I see the other day? A Ralph Lauren Christmas. Are you kidding me? Like, people can barely afford to eat right now, and we're going to go out and buy a whole new Christmas scene decorations and everything else. No, your family doesn't need it. You don't need it. You have enough. Don't stress yourself out that there's not enough presents under the tree. Make it a memorable holiday because you're happy. Take care of you. Your family just needs you. Present, peaceful, maybe dancing in the kitchen around the Christmas tree. It's your favorite song. So this is your reminder. It's okay to step back, slow down, and protect your peace. Again, join me in the Backstage Pass. I'll be sharing all the details of the Midlife Comeback Holiday Edition. So again, this is Monday the 20th. We're starting Monday the 27th. My newsletter of the Backstage Pass will come out this Thursday, so make sure you sign up for it. Let's find our rhythm again, like together. Let's do this together. Let's find it. Let's find our rhythm again. One song, one meal, one breath at a time. You committed to it. I heard you. I need you to do it with me. Is that a big ask? Probably not. Let's hold each other accountable. Please like, share, do all the things with this post or with this podcast. Make sure you're subscribed. And make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook and all the things. TikTok, YouTube, whatever social media is out there. Pinterest. Check it out because we're going to do this together. The Midlife Comeback Tour, Holiday Edition. We're going to go into the holidays just feeling great, okay? Thanks for tuning into the Midlife Edit. Let's make this season about showing up for you because you're worth it. This will be your damn good chapter. We'll see you next week. You've been listening to the Midlife Edit, your remix for midlife. Remember, we're making this chapter not just good, but a damn good chapter. Want more? Join the Midlife Edit Insiders group on Facebook for deeper conversations, grab the curated playlists to fuel your comeback tour, and check out the merch that lets you wear your midlife with pride. Everything's linked for you in the show notes. And until next time, keep living bold, strong, and unapologetic. This is the Midlife Edit. Let's make it a damn good chapter.